they're scrolling. They're not interacting. They're not liking or sharing or commenting. You know, that's for old school people like us, right? We want to feel that connection, that interaction, right? And but on social media, people nowadays, what they're doing is based on their interests, right? If they happen to look at it a little bit longer, you know, the algorithm knows, right? And so it's feeding them with more of what they show that they are interested. If you hit a like or if you follow a page, you're going to start getting that kind of stuff, right? And so the content that you create, you don't realize who is interested in that kind of stuff. And so whenever I chop up the videos and make them into shorts, hashtag coffee, hashtag the Matrix, hashtag, you know, food trucks, whatever the case may be, then it kind of pops up in other people's feed. And I say all that because I ran into someone that I know. It's the owner of a local business. I know him and but we're not like really close to where you know, we see each other all the time. But he's connected to me on social media, and so he was like, we were ordering, you know, from a food truck, and he's like, hey, you guys do like reviews on movies, right? And I was like, yeah. I said yeah, from time to time, like we'll pick a movie that we like or that you know that we a show that we've watched and you know we'll just sit there and talk about it. And for those of you guys who have been following us, you know that we have a segment that's called Showmates, and so that has grown from our wife's love of, I mean, our love of movies and shows, and so we just want to share our experience with those of you who have similar interests when it comes to movies and shows. And so he was asking me, he's like, so what do you think about the new movie Superman? And he's also a like an associate pastor, right? So just to give you some context, and so I started talking about it. I was like, man, I think it's good. I think it's just it's uh, a new take on our beloved Superman, right? So all of these years we've been told, you know, he's the Man of Steel. He is, you know, nothing hurts him, and he, you know, except for kryptonite, and you know he's from another planet, Krypton, and so he never makes mistakes. He's perfect, never lies, those kind of things, right? And so we've always seen that side of Superman, right? And so we've built our like, you know, we put him up on a pedestal because of that, right? But what I like about this movie is that it humanizes him, right? It really highlights the fact that he was brought up, he was raised by two human people with regular emotions, and so he has more human in him because he's been here since a baby, more human characteristics than you know his whatever blood he had running from Krypton, and I loved it. I loved it, and so it real quickly went into a you know like that's basically our relationship with God. And so I said, well, and I'm the one who did it.